The friends of Die tollen Hefte like the outfit, they like to read stories they didn't know, they like to read a special selection of poems, or they just enjoy pictures and the graphic design. And there are many people who see these chapbooks and say, wow, how much they cost. They are much too expensive. I get a book of 300 pages for the same price. Why are they so expensive? And we have to tell them it's the printing process, it's the limitation. We don't reprint, and we I don't think that the value is in things like leather binding or making things big. And when I'm asked, what do you think will people, for example, who buy e-books now, what do they think about these chapbooks? I think people who buy e-books, they can read non-fiction. It's something you can transport easily with many books you want to read, you have to read. So e-books in a way are interesting new things, but what my main idea with the chapbooks is I want to give the readers and the buyers a feeling for something special. Something special which is from the smell of the paint in the book, from the printing, up to the binding, which is always real binding, not glued, but bound in a traditional way. We always have a dust jacket, which often is printed in on the reverse side. So if you open it, you will find new pictures. Something. How would you read these books in the e-book? You should have. You can't take off the cover. You can take off the dust jacket in an e-book. It's kind of the handling of this book, the way you caress your book you like, you don't have with a technical instrument. So this is kind of I consider that when I talk about e-books. And another thing is when I started Die tollen Hefte, I gave them a title. I said Die tollen Hefte, which is kind of the amazing, the mad, amazing, extraordinary chapbooks. I gave this title because I didn't want to wait for the critics to say that. I gave it kind of like you put things on a poster, you do your advertising yourself. I gave this name like Hülsenbeck or Hausmann or Schwitters in Dada did this kind of big sentences about what they did. They were kind of advertising specialists as well. And I'm not shy. I'm not shy at all. Perhaps I'm not a loudspeaker only, but I like to do good things and say that they are good. This is for me no problem. And Die tollen Hefte is kind of marketing. When I thought about how to sell these things, the first idea was to make it very delicious, very lovely, very special, and to limitate it. Because I am a collector, so I don't want to limit in the way that people who want to buy it don't get it. They all get it when they are very much interested in the moment when they are published. But if they wait too long and prefer to buy mysteries in the meantime and are lazy about buying die tollen Hefte, it's a pity, because now most of these booklets are out of print, rare, and if you find it in the internet at Amazon or eBay, you have to pay much more than if you would decide to follow your first impulse. Oh, this looks great, I want it. So, okay, buy it immediately. This was the idea of marketing for Tolle Hefte. When I often go to, or every year I go to New York. I go to the American Illustration Party, which is a strange thing, because about 400 illustrators, art directors come from all over the world to New York. They all hope to be in the famous yearbook American Illustration, and there's this party and they meet and you get introduced, and I'm often asked, hey, those chapbooks, they look great, do you sell them? And they say, yes, most are sold out. How many did you do? I say, up to 4,000 copies. No, unbelievable. You sell 4,000 of these books? Unbelievable. So, believe it. It's true.